Good morning, children. Hope you enjoyed the day yesterday. So yesterday we learnt about how to round a given number to the nearest tens, nearest hundreds, and nearest thousands. Now we shall take the same set of numbers and see how they are going to be rounded off to the respective nearest numbers. Respective means, suppose if we say tens, means this is going to be rounded off to nearest tens. The same set of numbers again to the nearest hundreds, and same set of numbers to the nearest thousands, so that it will be very clear to you to solve your exercise problems. Okay, shall we proceed? Okay, so now what is the number we have taken? 286. We have to round it off to nearest tens, right? We have to round it off to nearest tens. So now when we see that it is nearest tens, you should take these two. From tens place value, what you have, the rest, that one you have to take. What is the tens place value? 8. So the rest of the things you have to take. That means 86. Now tell me where 86 falls to the nearest tens. You have to go by skip counting by 10. 10, 20, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 80, it is even more than 80 and 90. So that means it lies between 80 and 90, right? So it lies between 80 and 90. Now 86, it is very clear, close to 90, is it not? Because it is greater than the mid value. Between 80 and 90, what is the midpoint? 85. The mid value is exactly, mid value is 85. And this is greater than 85. So therefore, this 86 has to be rounded to 90. This 86 has to be rounded to 90. Then what happens to this 2? As it is. 290. Okay, so 286 rounded to nearest tens gives you 290. It gives you 290. Clear? Because here what we are taking? Tens, rounding it off to nearest tens. So you have to take from tens value. Okay, from tens place, and then see that how it can be round it and then bring the hundreds place as it is, because it is not changing the hundreds place value. Okay, suppose if it is 96, it would change the hundreds place value, but it is 86, therefore it is not changing, hence 90. Okay, right, now let us see the same number, how it behaves if we have to round it to the nearest hundreds. Okay, if we have to round it to the nearest hundreds. Hundreds means take the hundreds place. So the whole number comes here. 286. Where does it lie? Now skip counting by hundreds. 0, 100, 200, 300. So therefore it lies between 200 and 300. Is it not? Are you taking a pen and paper in your hand and then trying to solve along with me? You have to. Then only you will be able to understand. Right? So it lies between 200 and 300. What is the midpoint between 200 and 300? Yes, 250. Now this number is greater than 250. So that means it is nearing to, we want something more, 300. Okay, so it is nearing to 300. See, 286 rounded to nearest tens is 290. Rounded to nearest hundreds is 300. Children, is this clear to you? Are you able to follow this one? Yes, here we are rounding to tens, so we are now bothered only about tens place value. No, there is nothing to get confused with. Think properly. Use your common sense here. 86 only we are going to take because nearest tens. 86 is rounded to 90. 200 remains the same, so therefore 290. But here we are going with nearest hundreds. 286 nearest to 300. The same number, let us see if it is to nearest thousands. So what should we do when it is nearest thousands? You have to go by skip counting. 0, 1000, 2000, 3000, like that. So where is this number? Very small number, no, when compared to 1000. So it lies between 0 and 1000. It lies between 0 and 1000. And where is the mid value? The midpoint is at 500. Now you need to compare with 500. 286 is much more less than 500. So therefore we are going to round it to 0. The nearest value is 0. It is something like this. See, 0, 1000. So when you say to nearest thousands, you have to, this number lies between these two. We need to compare with 500. I am comparing with 500. It lies between 0 and 500 because it is less than 500. So somewhere here, this is going to lie somewhere here. So 286. So that means it is very close to what? 0. This is very close to 0. Therefore it got rounded to 0. Did you get that one now? The same number, how it is behaving. So while you do your exercise problems, while you are solving your exercise problems, please take care which number is given and we have to round it off to which particular numbers. Okay. Here it is to nearest tens, so therefore tens place value is much majorly changing. Hundreds, so hundreds place value is changing. Thousands, in thousands it is not nearer to 1000, therefore it is nearer to 0 and hence it is 0. Clear? Right. Let us take 1860. 1860, or you can also read it as 1860. Very good. Nearest tens, you have to take the tens place value. This is the tens place value. Right? The rest also. So 60. 60. It lies between 60 and 70. Exactly on 60. Is it not? It lies exactly on 60. See the case. So 860. Next comes nearest tens. 870. Next comes 880. So it lies exactly. So there is nothing to round. This itself is a rounded number. So whenever you have a 0 here, like that means in tens place, ones place 0 and rounding off to tens. It is already rounded. See, it is exactly on 1860. So therefore it remains same. It remains same. Nothing to round off. But if it is at hundreds, we need to round off. See, for hundreds. So now you have to take 100 place value. It is 860. Hundreds place values 860. Where does it lie? So hundreds, I'll take few hundred. 600. Skip counting. 700. 800. This is 900. See, it lies between 800 and 900. Is it not? That is 1000, 1600, 1700, 1800, 1900. So keep the thousands value like that. So therefore it lies between 1800 and 1900. So 860 means 1860. Like you need to compare with 850. 850, that is 1850. So this is greater than that. 1860 is greater than 1850. So therefore it is near to 1900. So therefore it is rounded to 1900. See the magic. See the magic. Oh, beautiful. So mathematics is therefore beautiful. See, when you are rounding it to tens, no change. When you are writing and rounding it to hundreds, see the magic, it has changed to 1900. Now let us see when we are rounding it to 2000, thousands, what will happen. 1860, see, take 2000 here. So it lies between 1000 and 2000. 1500 is the midpoint. Compare with it. It is greater, this number is greater than 1500. Somewhere here it is coming. So therefore it is approaching. It is very near to 2000. This is 2000. 2000. You can play this magic with your friends, your siblings, your parents, and then thrill them saying that, see, I take only one number. See the magic. If you are rounding it to nearest tens, what it is, to nearest hundreds, how it is changing, and to nearest thousands, how it is changing. Isn't that beautiful? Right. So now let us take the other number, 786. So tens place, you have to take 86 only. 86, oh, similar to this, is it not? 900, 790, lucky. Right. So now this is 786. So it is more than 750. It is approaching 800. Right, 786. 786 is greater than 500. It lies between 0 and 1000. It lies between 0 and 1000 and it is greater than 500. Somewhere here 786 will come. So it is very clear, near to 1000. So the rounded number is 1000. Right, now next number 408. That is 408 or 408. Okay, so 408, nearest tens. You have to take the tens place value and ones place value together. Here tens place value is 0. This is 8. That means where does it lie? Where does it lie? It lies between 0 and 10. And it is somewhere very near to 10. Greater than 5. So therefore it will approach to 10. So that means 0 and 8 will become 10 now. And hundreds place as it is. Hundreds place as it is, 410. Okay, so now 408, where does this lie? This lie to nearest hundreds, means it lies between 400 and 500. No need to draw the line also. 408 is very near to 400. Yes, so therefore round it to 400. Okay, right. And the next 418, nearest thousands. Nearest thousands. Where does it lie? Between 0 and 1000. Because thousands you are saying skip counting by thousands. Right, and it is less than 500. So therefore it is approaching to 0. Therefore it is approaching to 0. Right? Right? Interesting, na? Interesting. See, the number, what is the number given? What number we are getting? How it is coming? And with the nearest tens, hundreds and thousands. Okay, I want to give you one special example here. Suppose if my number is 996, right? It is 996. Let us take that example as a special case. As a special case, right? Nearest tens, what you should take? This one. So this one will give you 100. How are you going to write? 100 there and 9 here. Wrong, no? It will become 9100. How can it go? Right? So what? This 100 has to be added to 900 because 96 added to 900. 996. So 96 is turned out to be 100. This 100 should be added to 900. Thus what we are going to get? 1000. Thus we are going to get 1000. Very important case that you should remember. Okay. Right now this one we are taking it to nearest hundreds. Nearest hundreds. So in the nearest hundreds 996. This whole number you are going to take. So this lies between 0 and 1000 and it's very near to 1000. So therefore what is this? This is going to be 1000. So for nearest tens also you got 1000. For nearest hundreds also you got 1000. Now let us see to nearest thousands. Let us see to the nearest thousands. 0. See, even it is like you can write 1000 here means nearest hundreds means 900 and 1000. Is it not? It lies between 900 and 1000. More than 950. So it is approaching 1000. Now nearest thousands, like this is 500, this is somewhere here 996. So this is also yielding 1000. Even here 996 we are getting it as 1000. See the magic. There also you got the result to be 1000. Here also 1000. Here also 1000. Okay. So did you notice the difference, children? Same logic, same thing, but the only thing is this is all in the magic of the given number. That's all. Okay, pause the video for a moment, copy this one and then I'll post you now your exercise. You are supposed to do that and then post your answers back to me. But please try to depend on your own self. Try to understand it and then do by yourself, right? Try to avoid taking help from others when you understand something. Do by yourself. Be independent. Okay? Good children. Right. See you again.